Good morning, SA12. Welcome back. Take out your snack and get unpacked. Now, today we're reviewing something in science called solids, liquids, and gases. And you know what? We're even going to take it to the next level. You guys did a pretty great job in the mid-year talking about solids, liquids, and gases, identifying them. So we're going to go a little bit into the molecules, okay? And don't hide the big words from you. Molecules, well, what I'm going to ask you to do is take out your microscope and get it ready, because we're going to need that for science this week. And then get a couple solids, liquids, and gases. You put it on little strips, and we'll put them down. We'll look at them really, really closely. Wait a minute, hold on a second. No microscope needed. I already took care of that for you. It's on a Nearpod slide. And what you're going to look at is three different things, solids, liquids, and gases, three different states of matter. You're going to look at each one in each state, and you're going to look at the molecules. And the molecules, well, you can't see those with the naked eye, with just your eye, not even with just my glasses, or binoculars. You need something called a telescope. It can look at things. Well, if you think about a solid, what is solid? Well, let me look around and find something. Oh, here's something solid. Wood. Okay, this is solid wood. Okay, it's the bark. The wood was split in half, and this is wood. It comes from trees, and I'm going to use it for firewood. But that's a solid. Now, if you looked at that piece of wood very, very closely, you'd see this. Okay, I'm hoping you're not reading this backwards. S-O-L-I-D is solid, and look at those molecules. Molecules are the tiniest things. And these molecules, there's no room to move around, okay? So they're bunched up very close together. Do they look like they have a lot of freedom and they're free? No, not at all. They're not moving around. They have no space. Now, if we moved on to water, okay? Well, where can I see water? There's got to be water somewhere. House, let's see. No, it's a solid. It's a solid. Uh-oh. Watering the plants. Yep, that's my sprinkler. And that water, if I took that water and I put that under a microscope, okay, I would see molecules too. But I wouldn't see the same molecules that I saw on the solid, the wood. It would look different. And it looks... try and cover something. Looks like that. So remember, solid, very close together molecules. Liquid, they have a little more freedom, a little more space. They can move around a little bit more. And if you think about what we learned about in the mid-year about properties, a solid has a definite shape. It doesn't really change. You can make the physical change, but that's the solid. Now, liquids can change the shape of the container that they're put in. So if I took a cup and I put it next to that sprinkler, well, the water would fill up the cup and be the shape of the cup. But if I had a plate and I put it by the sprinkler, well, it would be in a round, flat shape of something like a plate. So liquid can have a definite shape, but it takes the shape of what it's put in, okay? If you have a glass that looks like a bear, if you pour water in there, the liquid's going to be the shape of a bear, okay? Now, the last one is like when we blow up a balloon. The air inside the balloon that comes from our lungs is called carbon dioxide, okay? And that we breathe out. And we fill up the air, we fill up the balloon, not with a solid, not with a liquid. You don't hear water in there. Juice. A gas. Now, a gas is very different. A gas has no definite shape. So if I pop that balloon, the air inside the balloon, will it stay the shape of a balloon and move away like that? No. It's just going to go into the air and disappear because it has no definite shape. Okay? Well, they have a lot of space to move around, those molecules. Take a look. They can move freely. They have a lot of space. And when we look at these pictures under the microscope this week, we're going to see the amount of molecules. Just remember, the solid molecules, for solids, state of matter, they have no room to move around, and there's so many. They have no space. The liquid, they have a little bit more room to move around, and they have a little bit more space and bouncing off each other. And then the gas, they have a lot of room to move around and a lot of space. And that's because they have no definite shape, and also gases have no definite size, okay? And when you're making that hot chocolate and you see the steam, the water vapor come off the teapot, which is very hot, that is considered an example of a gas also, okay? Oh, wow. There must be some kind of gas pushing on those leaves. Look, see the gas pushing into the leaves? Well, yeah, the reason is because a thing called wind blowing into the leaves, all right? And that gas we can see moving. Kind of interesting. Well, and three states of matter are solids, liquids, and gases. You look up, you look down, you look all around, and what do you see? Matter, okay? And just to review, everything in the entire world is made up of matter, okay? If somebody asks you, what is that made out of? You could say, you'd probably guess, if you don't know, and say something like, oh, I don't know, it's made of something. Well, anything in this world, I'm talking about the air, the water, the land, the things in the world, every single thing is made up of matter, okay? Everything is matter. Balloon and the air in the balloon. Pencils, papers, glue, markers, fishes, scissors, all the things in our classroom. They're all made of matter. A lot of solids in there. Well, the glue's not a solid, the glue's liquid. Hand sanitizer is a liquid. The sink, when we turn it on, that stuff that comes down, it's called water. It's also called a liquid. Some of you have in your lunch boxes those wonderful little containers, the rectangle shape. They sip on them. Well, those containers are holding liquids. That's why I always saying to the students in SA 12, oh, what kind of liquid do you have to drink today? It's a little scientific, but I like asking. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Remember, solids, liquids, and gases, they're all the three states of matter. Each one is a state of matter. And just to review quickly, the solids have no room to move, very little room to move around. These are called molecules. If you look at any solids, liquids, or gases very close up under a microscope, you'll see the molecules are very close together. The liquids have a lot more space to move around, and the gas have a lot of space to move around. All right, and that's a wrap for today. I'm not going to go any further than that into the molecules and and about them, but this is kind of an interesting thing, and this will be discussed in third grade, and it was under the second grade curriculum, so I did want to squeeze it in there. Great job, everybody, with the solids, liquids, and gases. See you next time.